Hey there, and welcome to our Lumiere lesson. I'm Karen and I am your instructor for today. Today's project is the character Lumiere. He is a French man who is one of the staff of Beast in Beauty and the Beast. And when Beast turned his back on the witch, the entire staff were turned into different creatures like clocks and chiffrobes and things like that. So Lumiere is one of the Beast's trusted friends. He is known as the romantic. You'll notice in the movie Beauty and the Beast that Beast constantly goes to Lumiere for his opinion on romance. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to draw a really great Lumiere, and then you're going to have your choice in how you'd like to fill it. This one that I'm going to do with you is going to be a pencil drawing. Once again, if you want to fill it with pencil color or any other medium, you're welcome to. But for this project, we will be doing pencil. So I'd like for you to get out, you'll notice in your pack, you'll notice in your pack of pencils you have these two that are artist pencils. One says 2B, one says H. I'd like for you to grab the H, the HB. HB is middle of the ground. It's the not too dark, not too light. And it's easy to erase if you mess up. So we're going to turn our paper side to side. That's called horizontal. If you think of it this way, this is portrait. You could fit a person's portrait on there very easily. This is horizontal. You can see more of the horizon when you draw on this. Now we're not going to draw the entire Lumiere. We're going to zoom in on him. So let's go ahead and start with the basic shape of his face. We're going to angle it. If you break everything down to shapes, it makes it a lot easier for you. So we have a rectangle. Draw big. Don't draw teeny tiny or you're going to have a whole lot of space left, or you'll have to cut your paper down. We're going to go ahead and turn this into a face. Let's drop down about halfway. Come in, like if this is the middle of his face, we want to come in a little bit. Curve out outside of his face, bring it back in, and swoop. This is going to be going up to his eyebrow, but we're not quite sure how high to do that eyebrow yet, so let's add in the cheek, an eyeball, an eyelid. Now the eyelid is just a very subtle smile. And then we're going to take this eyelid and bring it back to this line. But you're going to notice that it's not going to meet up. This line's going to have to come back up. So let's bring it up even higher. Eyelid is just a curved line that meets the bridge of the nose. Then it comes up. And now we can do our eyebrow. It's also two curved lines. Now you can go ahead and shade it if you want to. Now that we have this side done, oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot the pupil. This is going to be the pupil. You can shade that as well if you like. Now that we have that side, we can duplicate it on this side. Now since he's looking this direction, you're going to draw his cheek in that direction. And it's just like a curvy C. Cheek. His eyelid is going to touch the end of the cheek. So I'm going to start at the middle of my rectangle. See, there's a middle line. If I start right there, I can draw a line that meets it. And go ahead and draw that eyeball in there too. I like to make it a little bit curved. Now let's add the pupil, color it in. And there's the eye. We're going to draw a line that goes straight up and another line that goes straight up. And then we're going to add this curve coming down. And it needs to echo this curve. Curve. If it's slightly off, it's not the end of the world. It takes practice. Don't worry if you're drawing a well-known character and it doesn't look just like the well-known character, it just means it needs practice. I mean, drawing Mickey Mouse the first time perfectly is not going to happen. So it just takes practice. So let's draw a line on the center and bring it to a V, and that's going to be an eyebrow. Okay? He has wrinkles that come up to V's, or curvy V's, I guess. And then if you come in a little more than halfway from the center line, we're going to come up and down, because now he has a tuft of hair which is represented as wax. See that? I just brought it all the way around, past my rectangle, and up. Stick a wick in him and a teardrop. If you don't know how to draw a teardrop, draw a V and a U. A V and a U. So the top part of his face is done, but the bottom is not. So let's give him a bottom lip, or I'm sorry, a top lip. Come about halfway across his nose and give me a curve that goes up to his cheek. Now give me another one that starts a little bit down, comes all the way down, and comes up to the cheek as well. Give him a tongue. And this is all going to be shadow. That's the inside of the mouth. Now, we're not going to see this part of the candle, just like we're not going to see this part of the candle. So we can erase those. And we're just going to do kind of a parallel line from everything here. So we got a parallel line there, come around for a lip, bring it all the way around, and then we're going to curve it on out. We're going to swing it on up and stop when you reach the candle. And you're like, I don't get it. Well, he's a candelabra with a candle. So what we're drawing is the candelabra edge. So now we're going to double this part of the line, because we don't, it's doubled here, but we don't have a double here. So just start from the lip and carry it. You may curve that part. Give him 2 curved lines. Connect them. Fill it with curvy V's. Curvy V, curvy V. Oh, I can't finish that one. No big deal, just gonna let it be. And then we have a curved line and a curved line. A backwards candy cane. or, well, it could be a a regular candy cane too. We got another candy cane. Are you noticing how it is really starting to take on his shape? But he doesn't have arms. Let's add some arms. Now he has very thin arms. They can curve up however you like. They can bend. If you want them to go off the page, that's fine too. I think this one needs to be longer. We need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A frown and a frown. A frown and a frown. A big cup. Big cup. Frown. Frown. Double that frown. Part of a rectangle. But notice I kind of curved the edges.